Alright guys, how you doing? It's Rabea, hope you're all well. So recently, Keeley Electronics reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in checking out a new Andy Timmons signature delay pedal. Of course, when I heard the name Andy Timmons, I was like, it's going to be amazing. Obviously, Andy Timmons has a great guitar tone, but something else that he's known for is using like a stereo amp rig with that kind of modulated dual echo sound. So anyway, Keeley Electronics and Andy Timmons have teamed up to create his signature Halo dual echo pedal. It's the same form factor as pedals like the Echoes or the Hydra, and it kind of works similarly in terms of its functionality and so on and so forth. In a nutshell, it is an echo pedal, so you've got control over the time of the echo, the level of it, the depth of it, and the rate of it, of course, the feedback as well. So it works very much like an echo or a delay. But what's really cool with the Andy Timmons dual echo is that you actually have control over two different echoes with the foot switches A and B. So you've kind of got like side A and side B that you can dial in two different echoes and toggle between them in quick succession. You can also control this with external foot switches, and there's external expression pedal. The pedal is also stereo. However, in this video I'm going to be running it mono because I'm assuming a lot of you guys run mono rigs, so it makes sense for me to put it into context for those of you who will probably be using it that way. That feedback knob acts as a alternate parameter select, so when you press it and hold it and then manipulate any of those other controls, you can actually access loads of other stuff to shape the tone of the pedal. So in this case, time doubles up as a high pass filter, very handy. Level doubles up as a saturation or compression, so it gives you a little more grit to the sound of the echo. Rate doubles up as a tone control. Also, the depth knob doubles up as a rhythm control, allowing you to manipulate the rhythm of the echoes. So you can move between a quarter note, dotted eighth note, you can do bucket brigade, tape delay, and of course the signature Andy Timmons Halo effect, which is, I believe, in this instance with the rhythm, it's specifically the rhythm of the delay that you'll be able to hear. On top of that, you got the opportunity to save your favorite presets. You actually got 4 preset slots. So that's the overview of the Halo. For this video, I'm mainly going to be using my Fender Strat because I love that guitar and I think it's perfect for this video. The amp I'm going to be using is the Friedman Twin Sister, and then in front of the Twin Sister I've got the Cali 76 Stacked Edition compressor and the Revival Drive Compact from Origin Effects. Then I'm just running the Halo in the loop. For the cab section, I'm running the Tone King Imperial Mark II cab section from Neural DSP as I'm running my Friedman into a load box, the Sur Reactive IR, into the computer. And also any reverb I'm using comes from the same Tone King plugin as well. So without further ado, let's check out the brand new Keeley Electronics Halo Andy Timmons Dual Echo. Alright then, so let me show you what the guitar sounds like on its own. Here we go, Strat straight into the Twin Sister. So that's the sound of the amp straight into the Twin Sister. Next up, we're going to hear the Halo. I've tried to set it up to be a very straightforward kind of echo to start with, and then we'll get a little bit more experimental as we go. So here we go. This is what it sounds like. I want to start messing around with it, really. I mean, that's a straightforward kind of delay tone, but I want to dig in. So let's try some things out. I'm literally going to start manipulating it. I'll try and talk through it as I go. What I'll show you really fast as well is just what the depth does. So this is the depth out. Just a little more body. And then other than that, we have to start accessing the secondary controls. So I'm going to start by messing with the high pass. So you have to push the feedback in and then use the other knobs. So this is the high pass all the way out. Tons of low end, bring it all the way up. You can hear it's shelving a bit of that, which is cool. Add a bit more. Right, now let's try saturation. So this is no saturation. And then full saturation. So you can hear it's compressed loads, it's got a bit of grit to it, it's lost a bit of volume because it's so compressed. Gonna add it about there. And then tone, this is no tone. All the tone. Put about 2 o'clock. And then the rhythm. So going to go with the halo sound. Okay, I've quickly dialed in something. Hopefully John sped that up. I spent a bit of time there, but I've managed to land on the halo rhythm, because actually that rhythm that they call halo on this pedal is actually my favourite rhythm that I use with dual delays as well. That is very, very close to the Alumo rhythm that I used actually with Tosca, one of my old bands. And yeah, it's a really, really cool rhythm. I really love using it, so I'm going to stick with that for now. All the other kind of rhythms are fairly expected in a delay pedal, you know, like bucket brigade, tape delay, and then you've got your dotted quavers and your quarter notes and all that stuff. But the halo is the one that's got that dual vibe to it, which I really like. So I've found a delay sound I'm into. I've added the reverb, so let's throw on the compression. So. Again, it's immediately vibey with a little bit of reverb in there as well. That's awesome. Really, really nice sound. I've only really just scratched the surface and I'm already lost in it. That Andy Timmons Halo rhythm is right up my street. Being able to dial in that modulation and just, it's super immersive already. You just play like one chord and it just sounds immense. So at this point, I really like that delay sound, but if I want to go over to side A, let's see what that's rocking. So this is what we've got currently. Go over to side A. It's like a faster version. So I'm finding that this needs cleaning up a bit because I like the way it sounds. It's good, but I want to tighten it up. So I might be able to get rid of some of that mess with the high pass filter. That's cleaner. So that was really good demonstration of, getting a really nice delay tone that you know is going to work, but you need to sort of carve a bit out of it to make it sit better with what you're doing. And that's really cool, having that high pass there just to tighten everything up. I like that. Tones all day with this thing, but just this rig sounds immense. This delay pedal is really nice. I'm just going to say that now. Definitely rude not to give that riff a go. It's one of my favourites of Andy Timmons, and it's actually really hard to play, but it's fun. And what you didn't see is me attempting to play that about 30 times before I actually found one that was acceptable for this video. But in any case, I hope I didn't murder it. I'm loving this pedal. Let's try something a bit different, something a bit weird. Well, there we go. There is a look at the Halo Andy Timmons signature dual echo from Keeley Electronics. First things first, I really enjoyed using this pedal. I'm not surprised because Andy Timmons has great tone and his delays are always on point, and that's basically what this is. It does the Andy Timmons vibes in a box, but it does way more than that, you know. It's got a lot of tone shaping ability for the delay, things like the high pass, the modulation depth, you know, that the tone is actually really nicely tuned, and the rhythm control gives you loads of different opportunities to get different vibes of delay out of this pedal. I think my favorite feature, outside of the fact that it sounds really good, is that side A and side B, basically giving you, for 3 presets, you've got sort of 2 sides per preset, so there's loads of settings you can save and just get around really easily. It's very compact but packed full of features, and I think that means it's well thought out, it's well designed. Both Andy and Robert Keeley did a great job with this pedal. Overall, I really enjoyed the tones I got out of it, especially with this rig, with the Strat and the Origin stuff into the Twin Sister. It just sounded awesome, and I bet when you put this in stereo, it turns that even more awesome and just gives you more expansive tones. Of course, I could have done that in this video, but as I said in the beginning of the video, I figured it made sense to show you in a mono application because a lot of you guys will be using mono rigs. But yeah, basically my opinion of this pedal is it's really well designed and it sounds good, easy to use, and you just get lost in it, which is all I really want from any pedal. That'll be all for this video though. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Keeley Electronics for sending this pedal out, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think. I will put the links to the Halo in the description box. But as always, like, subscribe and share. I've been Rabea, and I will see you all very soon.